which was a total surprise. I had a lot of people reach out to us. In fact, I even have a waiting list now. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to Duke Country Farm. Today we're going to check on the babies, give you an update of how they're doing. Josie's little babies are doing wonderful. We ended up taking the little boy off of mom because we were worried about his mouth, whether he was being able to nurse very well. So we made a bottle baby out of him, and we ended up selling him. And so in the process of selling him, another lady wanted to know if we had another dapple little buckling, and we did. And so she bought him. She has not seen him. She just seen a picture of him. Bought him sight unseen, just a picture. And so let me show you Josie and her little girl, and then I'll get into the other one that we sold. This little girl is so sweet. We named her Fancy. Aiden's holding her. She loves to be held. So anyway, this is Josie here. And this is her little girl. Isn't she beautiful? So she is doing wonderful. Josie is doing wonderful. And we sold the little boy. And this is Bonnie's little three right here. These three here. Sorry, move. And these are triplets on mom. We left the triplets on her, and we wasn't sure if she would be able to nurse them all, but she has done wonderful right now. And this little guy here, he is the runt of them, the smallest one. I was worried about him not being able to nurse. So he's a lot smaller than the rest of them, but I've tried and tried to get him on a bottle, and he won't take a bottle. So I guess he's doing okay. He's just really small. This is her little girl walking out here, the solid red one. Her name is going to be Ruby. Hey, Miss Ruby. And this is the little boy we sold. The lady bought this little buckling, a dapple buckling, to use as a sire for, it will be next year before he's big enough. Well, he may be big enough this fall. But anyway, she is supposed to be coming and getting him today. And that's the little girl there. So he's already sold, and she's supposed to be coming to get him today. Hi, baby. And so anyway, he is the biggest one of them all, and he does nurse on mom quite a bit. But the lady is going to make him a bottle baby. She says she can, so she paid for him, and she's supposed to be coming and getting him. Here's our other babies. They're all doing wonderful.
Good girl.
So we had a very good kidding this year. We didn't lose any babies, and we didn't lose any mothers. And so all of them is doing wonderful. Let me show you all the moms. They're all have been doing wonderful. Picked up on their eating. They're gaining a lot of their weight back, so they don't look as poor. And here is Dixie, the first one that had hers, that we sold all of her babies, and she is doing wonderful. She's recovered excellent on everything. So we're very happy with our kidding this year. So all of our little bucklings are gone but the two. And we will leave this little guy on. Whoops. This little guy, we will leave him on mom until he is weaned. And then we will sell him as a little buckling. We're not going to fix him or anything, so. We moved this little stand in here for these little guys to play on. And they have loved it. And this is Tilly, our little girl that's not due until April. But she is getting pretty wide. Hey, girl. This is our only one that we have a registered. She's registered boer. So she's doing good and just getting fat. And there's our little boys. They get a haircut tomorrow. They get shaved, ready for showing 24th, I think. So we've been working with them. And we're going to load them up and take them to the school tomorrow and have them shaved or sheared, whatever they do to them, and get them ready. Well, it ended up being it's a beautiful day. A little windy, but I'm going to do some cleaning up. Since when we were working on the barn, it ended up turning, the real cold. And so, let me show you here. We didn't get these doors up or anything, so we just tarped it. And then we just have a pile of trash there. We have a pile of scrap there. So while it's nice, my grandson and I are gonna do some cleaning up around here. And so I'll just set you up, and so that's what we're gonna do today, is clean up some and get ready to start working back up on this barn. Okay, we got this part cleaned up, so he's gonna go dump that, and then we'll straighten up the rest of this. We have sold all of our little bucklings, which was all but one, which was a total surprise. I had a lot of people reach out to us. In fact, I even have a waiting list now for our one Tilly that is due in April. I have a waiting list for her if she has another dapple buckling. People is already in line for that for her. And then I also have some are in waiting list for any of our dolings that we decide to sell once they're weaned. So this changed really fast. A lot of people reached out to us interested in our babies, and so that was a surprise that we sold all. Let's see, me and Bruce had we had five little bucklings, and Ashlyn had one. And so all of them is gone but one. And we are going to go ahead and raise him on mom. He was the littlest one of all of our bucklings, so we think it would be better to let him just nurse off of mama until he's weaning age. And then we will sell him as a buck. We're not going to band him or anything like that. So anyway, that's our update on our girls. They are doing wonderful. They are all happy. This is a beautiful, beautiful day. So all of our babies are out and about. I was going to show you this little girl's legs. They are perfectly fine now. Hey, girl. They are perfectly fine. The little boys was perfectly fine when we sold him. Is that right, Jewel? Hey, girl. Are you eating breakfast this morning? You're fat still. Hey, Tari. There's Zari's little babies. Or one of them. The little blackhead. Oops. That's it, guys. Just a drink. Are you two enjoying the minerals? You trying to scratch? Oh. He's gonna lay in it. You're silly. You're jumping on Mama. Here's a little fun fact about our farm that I've not showed and talked about. Let me show you. This is Sassy, and she had one little baby today. Her first time to ever have babies, and looks like she just had one. It's a little weak and it's struggling a little bit, so we'll see how it does. But yes, we have Dachshunds, and we used to raise them years ago, and now we just started back into it. So she has one little boy.